If you understand that you are a Pisces, an Aries, a Gemini, there's certain like personality traits associated with it. Human design really is your energetic blueprint. It's when you were born, when your soul met your body, and it's the position also of the sun and the earth and its relationship to it.
During our conversation, we were talking about human design as well and how that kind of just plays a role in all of our lives. And I know that that's something you're an expert in. So I'd love for you to get into that a little bit because I think that that is such an interesting subject. And for me, I'm a generator, and I keep telling you that it's boring because everybody's a generator. But then you told me something really interesting about it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that there's like a lot of cool fun facts and just different ways that you can kind of like function throughout your life based on what your human design is and using it as a source of power.
It's such a source of power. And that's how I felt the first time I ever had a human design reading. It really is the science of yourself, and it gives you personal freedom. It gives you permission to be your most authentic self because it is your energetic blueprint. And so when we study human design, what we recognize is that we all have roles to play. We all have an energy that we were born with. We all have a way that we're meant to weave through this world. There's energy that we can consistently tap into, that we're constantly impacting others with. And then there's like open areas where we're being impacted as well. And so once you understand how the energy flows within your body, it actually gives you information on how to make decisions. It gives you information about a career path and like how to navigate those relationships. It can give you information about who to date. It gives you great information about your health and well-being, even how to eat. So I think that one of the best ways to relate human design is to something that I think a lot of people relate to already, which is their interest in astrology, right? So if you understand that you are a Pisces, an Aries, a Gemini, there's certain like personality traits associated with it. But part of the reason that's true is because when you were born, the position of the planets and the energy those planets contain kind of create those personality traits.
Yeah.
Create that energy. And so human design really is your energetic blueprint. It's when you were born, when your soul met your body, and it's the position also of the sun and the earth and its relationship to it. It's a mix of 5 different sciences, including quantum physics, the Kabbalah system, talking about your karma for life. Wow. So it can be really complicated, which is why I think so many people benefit from readings versus just trying to figure it out for yourself. But the principle of it is if we all understood our own energy and how it flows through our body based on how we are impacted at birth and how we carry ourselves, then we would have permission to be our most authentic self. So similar to astrology where we have like fire signs, earth signs, water signs, the first 2 entryways to human design are your energy and your type, right?
Yeah.
So we have generators, manifesting generators, projectors, reflectors. So our generators, which you are the most common. You know, they make up a huge component of the planet.
It's like 80%, right?
Yeah. So basically it's more like 70, but the generators are people that have this really juicy magnetic energy.
Ooh.
You can accomplish a lot. You can do lots of things. The founder who had the download of human design actually said that generators were the luckiest because you can sit on your couch and invitations to do and be involved in all these things will naturally come to you because your aura is just so bright and so big. And you can do so many things like the Energizer Bunny. That's the great thing about being a generator. The only thing about being a generator is that so much of your relationship to productivity is also impacted by the energies of others. So it's like you get so much like praise of like, oh my God, she saved the day. She's so amazing. She's an expert at this. Call her. And it feels so good to be loved for what you can do, for what you can produce, that sometimes we can lead into like people pleasing.
Yeah.
We're doing things because we are good at it. Our ego is like, hell yeah, I can do that. And it makes someone feel so great. And so it's really up to the generators out there to recognize that their juicy vibrancy is really going to expand, and you're going to be in your happiest, your most satisfied, bright light life self. That made no sense, but it's all good. When you are saying yes to the things that truly light you up, and you'll probably start to see that there's a pattern of like, this is what I'm great at, and the only things that I participate in are things that are versions of this.
Yeah. Well, for those of you that know me and have been listening to this show for a while, I think that just proves more than words that this is very much real because I feel seen.